How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we have the first 3 finest players that have been revealed. We also have 2 secrets and a game-winning home run in ranked seasons. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing we know is that all Season 5 Team Affinities will be finest cards, and the clue that is listed on the updated schedule suggests that they will all be 99 overall as well. And we also have a couple of confirmed finest players. They did confirm Fernando Tatis finest yesterday, as well as Raisel Iglesias today for the Angels. So that's pretty cool. We might get a chance at about 40 of these finest players, depending on how they release them. And I say 40 because of the secrets that I'm about to talk about. But the coolest thing about these finest cards is that in previous years, they did have the live series active quirks attached to the finest cards, and I really hope that remains consistent this year, because players like Fernando Tatis would play so much better if they already have increased attributes, and then of course have quirks like night player, homebody, breaking ball, and things like that. That would just make them play that much better. But we do have a secret 1 and a secret 2 listed on MLB The Show Nation's website. When you click on Season 5 Team Affinities, I will post the link in the comment section down below if you want to stay updated when they reveal these cards. I think that this is pretty awesome to see. I'm excited for November 19th. We are going to get a bunch of these finest cards revealed before then, and we can kind of speculate as to what those ratings might look like. I think the Fernando Tatis might be better than the Player of the Month version we had in last year's game, and that Raisel Iglesias looks really good. He almost has 2 different motions, one from the windup, one from the stretch. Very deceptive pitcher that can throw off your opponent very easily. Definitely a good reliever that may have, a sinker, may have a slurve. They might give these players different pitches from their live series cards. So that'll be nice to see that. But here in this ranked seasons game, we started off pretty good. We have a Shohei Ohtani matchup here, and we take a 2-0 lead early on. We're able to hit a home run with Willie Mays after a base hit from Jackie Robinson. Definitely a solid 1-2 punch at the top of the lineup. I'm looking to add in Babe Ruth. I'm looking to pick up a couple of these finest cards like Fernando Tatis, move my creative player maybe out of the lineup. But I don't know. That card is just really good, and I can't seem to take him out. I've definitely put a lot of time into grinding Road to the Show in order to get that card earlier on in the season. But I wanted to take a look at this swing right here for Mickey Mantle. Felt like I was all over it. Felt like it was barreled up. I took a 1/8 of a frame slow motion clip, and then I also took a screenshot of the point of contact. And as you can see, this is a pretty good swing right here. This is a squared up baseball. We'll go into the 1/8 frame slow motion clip right here, and you will see that Mickey Mantle kind of gets a weird swinging animation as I kind of move the PCI a lot towards the baseball. I kind of moved it drastically there, and he gets under it. That is not the launch angle you're looking for. It's a lazy pop fly when I felt like, it could have been a 3-0 game. Just like that. That could have been a perfect if I didn't move the PCI so much right before the point of contact. But I also think that the vision attribute factors in to some of those swing timing windows. I felt like if Mickey Mantle had, 90 vision, he's at 89 right now, even 90 would have helped him. Feels like there's a threshold almost every 5 attributes or so. But I also felt like above 100, that's probably a home run. That's probably a perfect with Lou Gehrig, kind of a different type of swing. But those are things that I'm factoring in. We end up giving up a home run of our own, and it's a 2-1 ball game. We have Pablo Sanchez on a splitter just below the zone. We wait back long enough, hit it on the later side of good. The later you wait, the lower you're going to swing. The earlier you swing, the higher up in the zone you're going to swing. So I know all these things. I'm trying to hit the ball a little bit better. I kind of missed, several pitches that were right down the middle, hittable pitches. I was just missing mistakes, and then we also hit the ball pretty well a few times, and we didn't get rewarded. So kind of a lower scoring game here, top of the 6th inning, 2-1, and we're going to Tyler Matzik. I had to take out Shohei Ohtani. Just didn't feel like I was able to throw the opponent off with their timing. He was all over it, started to hit the ball much better, And even though we had the lead, I just wanted to go to a couple brand new relief pitchers. That Tyler Matzik is a card that I just picked up right before this game of ranked seasons. And definitely a solid lefty. One of the only lefties that throws, 97, 98 miles per hour. And I believe the only lefty reliever that has a cutter. So to me, that adds value. I think he's a must-have card. I made a video talking about Tyler Matzik and Brusdar Graterol. I'm still working on getting that Brusdar Graterol. I just don't have a whole lot of time to play against the computer. But I did want to get this lefty to replace Gregory Soto. And he's pitching pretty well so far. He gives up a double. This is his second inning of work, 14 pitches in. And, he is going to get into that yellow stamina range where it becomes a little bit easier to hit. But I did leave him in too long. Definitely a good hit from the opponent right there. 3-2 ball game. Francisco Lindor goes deep. We had to go to a different reliever, but I'm just missing pitches that are right down the middle, hard of the plate, hittable pitches, and there we get under another one with Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle could have had another 2-homer game right here. The previous fastball low and away, and then that fastball middle away. Just can't afford to miss pitches like that. We should have the lead right now. And we've also had, a lot more opportunities with guys on base with 2 outs that I just was not able to capitalize. But here this opponent gets something going. Top of the 8th inning, we're already down a run. He's got the top of his lineup coming up. And here we have to try and pitch out of this jam. We go to Aroldis Chapman. We get a strikeout, so that's a big out. Thought about intentionally walking his creative player right here. But we get a big check swing strikeout. I was just trying to pitch around him, see if I could get him to chase, having that base open at first, but now that also allows us to pitch a little bit differently to Rafael Devers. Rafael Devers is a card that I never want to face with the game on the line or a close game situation. He did have a big double earlier in the game. That time we were able to catch the fly ball, and now we have an opportunity to get something going here. Bottom of the 8th inning, 1 out already. Leadoff guy, Adley Rutschman, popped up. Base knock from Chipper Jones, who is the pinch hitter. Base knock from Jackie Robinson, who didn't really get much going in this game. And then this opponent gets a big strikeout facing Willie Mays. He goes back to that sinker, but this time leaves it directly down the middle of the plate. And I didn't miss that one. Pablo Sanchez hits a 3-run shot. This is the go-ahead home run in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. And as you can see, this is a much better swing. We get the barrel of the bat out in front of the baseball. We did move the PCI drastically at the point of contact, but that pitch is down the middle, and it's also sinking towards the barrel of the bat. That's a perfect swing. We get a perfect home run result, and we take a 5-3 lead. We bring in Goose Gossage. He got a couple strikeouts to close this one off. Struck out Lindor looking, got a ground ball, and then a strikeout facing Adley Rutschman there. We win the game, and I'm in the Championship Series division, working towards the World Series division, and I'm excited to complete some of the Season 5 team affinities for these finest players. Should be a lot of fun. I know people are waiting for Griffey. We should get a couple surprises, maybe some collection rewards, maybe a finest Mike Trout. Even though Raisel Iglesias just got revealed for the Angels, we could get another collection version of Mike Trout. I don't think it's likely, but you never know. Let me know what you think about the finest cards in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.